Alrighty then, let's get this show on the road. All right, we about got it seared. Seared good there. That baby's good. So this is a number 12 Wagner skillet. It's a vintage Wagner skillet. And I've had it a while. And this is my first time I had something big enough to really cook in there. So we have this pork shoulder. It's cooking down, or it's searing. I'm gonna take this whole skillet and set it in the oven. I have the oven preheated for 425 degrees. And I'll do it fat side up. And later on, I'll add some brown sugar and some other things to the top of it. So that's what we got. I did stuff a few pieces of garlic down in there, so that's gonna be yummy, yummy, yummy also. All right, let's take her in and put her in the oven. Got to get her started. So we put the pork roast in the oven at 425 for about 35 to 40 minutes. I didn't put the timer on. And then I turned it down to 375 and put the timer on for an hour. We have about 18, 20 minutes left here. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna mix this up a little bit of mustard and brown sugar topping. We'll go ahead and paint that on here now while it's still at 375 degrees. Let's see, that ought to be way plenty. Brown sugar. If not, we can add some more. We can add some more to the top. Oh yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Kind of want to put a little horseradish in there, but not today. Holy moly, that's good. Now that's just cooking, just cooking. Let's see if we can paint that thing. Mustard and brown sugar. We started out with a salt and pepper only, and this is our topping. So we have salt, pepper, mustard and brown sugar. Yummy, 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 yummy. So we got this thing really, really roasting. I'm gonna have to refill it and see if I can get another hole up there. Didn't have enough to really get a grip on the skillet. There. I suppose I could have taken it out. Again, I don't know about. Wow. All right, as I said, we have 15 more minutes here. I may run her about another 20 minutes on 375 degrees. So we turned the fire down. We left the original remaining 20 minutes on that hour. I didn't add any additional time. I turned the temperature down to 220 degrees. And this is what this pork shoulder looks like right now. It just glazed over, yummy, yummy, yummy. You can see the bubbling in the bottom there. We're gonna let this baby simmer slowly for about 2 hours and we'll check back on it. It's gonna be yummy, gonna be yummy. Get in my tummy. All righty. We have about an hour left on this. Let's see what we have here. Well, it's just sitting in there at the, I'm gonna go ahead and stick a probe in there and try to leave it for a little bit. Tempted to grab that to pull it back, but we'll stick the probe in there and leave it and see when we get at temperature. I think the alarm is already going off. Well, the alarm's already going off. We needed to get to 170 degrees. We're already at 183 degrees. We have another hour of time. I think I may cut that back to just about 30 minutes. Let me see if I can get this big baby over there without taking a tumble or anything. Don't need to be taking any tumble. Wow. Dang. Let me turn this kind of somewhere like that right now. I don't know when I need to cut it yet. Tasha, you can't have pork. Well, don't know what to do. The bone is on this. Where's my bone at? Bone's down on this end. A little while ago, I was trying to decide how much longer to leave the roast in the oven, and so I decided I took a piece off this side, and this fat is so yummy here. And I hope my camera's picking this this up. Let me slide her back for just a second here. Wow. That is nice and little bit of pink to it. You remember I cooked it cooked it fatty side up. Let's see if I can take some of this and put on the plate. I can carry it over there. That's just fine. That's just fine. Let me see if I can bring this a little bit. I don't think it's going to be totally fork tender. I don't think the camera can see my face, but I have a huge smile on it. The salt made its way down through the meat. I'm cutting it with the fork, and that's has part of that fat, that fat cap on the back. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna eat a piece of this. I'm gonna eat a piece. I think that's gonna be, I'm afraid to get the whole thing in my mouth. I think it's gonna be like a burnt end. Holy moly. Really, really, really good. That's just caramelized. It started just drawing in. That's this back fat that I'm talking about. I'm not gonna use up calories on the on the sauce. I'm gonna eat this just like this. Just one more time about what we have. Look at that stuck to the. That is all sticky. Yeah, my first time using this number 12 vintage Wagner. It was up to the task. Look at all of that. Let's see if I can flip that a little bit there, but all of that juice down in there held the heat all the way around the roast. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm talking. All right, one little bite. Didn't double dip. That's really good. Louisiana, the perfect hot sauce. Folks, thanks for coming by. Hit the like button, subscribe button, ring the bell. Come back and see us again. You just witnessed cooking on a vintage number 12. Thanks for coming by, folks.